Turning in the card on Marcus Baugh, the tight end for Ohio State. Where might he go in the 2018 NFL Draft, if at all? Tim, Bill, and I have written on these cards where we think we would pick Marcus Baugh. Let's turn in the card on the Ohio State tight end. No one picked him. I looked this up because I'm a professional journalist and lost the sheet. Marcus Baugh, on one ranking I saw, was the 12th ranked tight end for this draft. Last year, 14 tight ends were picked. 2 years ago, 11 tight ends were picked. 3 years ago, 19 tight ends were picked. Tight end is like one of those positions in the NFL that everybody wants, like a tight end that can do a bunch of different things and create matchup problems. I certainly think it is possible that Marcus Baugh will be picked because I thought he had his best year last year. He's shown he can make some catches. I think he's a decent athlete, and someone might take a shot at him. I just wouldn't.
He can't block, but that certainly has not kept other tight ends from being drafted. I just don't. He doesn't jump out to me as such a good receiver that you take him in spite of the fact that he can't block. I know he hurdled over guys, and you did see some of that athleticism, but he's. I don't know. I don't see it. I don't mean to be negative about Marcus Baugh because he had a really good year last year for Ohio State. And again, Ohio State's offense is not built for tight ends to have good seasons. We saw Jeff Hireman and Nick Vannett, two guys who weren't super productive in their careers here. One went in the third round, one went in the fourth round. I don't think that's out there for Marcus Baugh, but I think certainly being drafted is. I just didn't take him.
Yeah, Baugh I thought needed a test well at the Combine Pro Day. He did not, and really, I don't know if there was much that really stood out outside the hurdles. He wasn't a guy who was featured prominently in the offense, and I think if you're going to get drafted in the 7th round, you need to have something about you that stands out. And to me, with Marcus Baugh, I just don't see really anything, unfortunately for him, that sticks out as something that a team wants to latch themselves onto as a late 6th, 7th round pick.
He will be in a camp with somebody. He'll get signed as a free agent. Actually, Hireman and Vannett both were 3rd round picks.
Oh, I thought Vannett was 4th round.
They've had a decent, run here of guys. They don't throw the ball to the tight end very much, but NFL teams have liked their guys. So it'll be interesting. We think there are 8 guys who are going to get drafted for sure. Ohio State had 12 guys picked in the 2016 draft. They had 14 guys picked in 2004. Double-digit selections for any team in the draft is a really big deal. Marcus Baugh will be one of those guys who determines if Ohio State gets to 10 draft picks in the 2018 NFL Draft. We just don't think he's going to be one of the guys who gets selected.